It is a brand new year here in Pro Wrestling Austria as we bring to you the 12th chapter in our story. This is No Step Back. And we are kicking things off tonight with the Pro Wrestling Austria Tag Team Championships about to be decided.
Auf dem Weg zum Ring mit einem Gesamtgewicht von 179 Kilogramm aus Wien, der Tiger aus L50 Joe Bravo und The Stylist Bleach. Sie sind die amtierenden PWÖ Tag Team Champions, die Bleach Blonde Bastards.
Joe Bravo and his stylist Bleach won the tag team titles back at Chapter 10 last March after Joe Bravo won the Call Your Shot Tag Team Battle Imperial and then cashed in the opportunity he was granted as a result of winning that match against the Gulyas brothers after an attack on the Gulyases by Team Turbulence. So it's been around 10 months now that the Bleach Blonde Bastards have held those tag team titles. And by the way, speaking of those other two teams that I just talked about, they are finally going to settle their differences once and for all tonight. It is a losers leave Pro Wrestling Austria We Quit tag team match later on. Team Turbulence against the Gulyas brothers. After tonight, one of those two teams will be gone from Pro Wrestling Austria for good. A night of huge implications here.
Und ihre Gegner.
Now this is going to be interesting because the man who's about to join us has found that his tag team partner has not made it to Austria due to travel problems. So who is going to be the partner of True Grit, Connor Mills?
Zunächst mit einem Gewicht von 95 Kilogramm aus London, UK. True Grit, Connor Mills.
Where's he gone? Mills has apparently got to find his partner. There he is. What a choice this is.
Und dessen Partner. Ein Gewicht von 82 Kilogramm from the heart of Europe aus Budapest, Hungary, Icarus!
Well, this makes perfect sense because Mills and Icarus know each other very well indeed. They've been coaches together at training camps in Icarus's native Hungary. Mills could scarcely have picked a better tag team partner in the absence of his usual partner, Jay Joshua. Icarus, one of the most accomplished tag team wrestlers in all of Europe. Formerly one half of the legendary Arrows of Hungary, won championships up and down the continent. By the way, Mills and Joshua have been starting to create quite the reputation for themselves as well. Among other things, winning the Great British Tag League in Revolution Pro Wrestling last year. Mills making his Pro Wrestling Austria debut here tonight. We know that Icarus was, for much of the past couple of years, a part of that group Amboss, which I'm pleased to say he's now freed himself from, and I think is a better human being for it. Is he about to become a tag team champion alongside Connor Mills? An unexpected tag team. So fate has dictated due to those travel problems that have affected Jay Joshua and also Aluna, who was anticipated to be in action here tonight. We'll talk more about who her replacement might be a little bit later on. But in any event, Pro Wrestling Austria tag team titles On the line, our opener tonight as the bell rings. Dave Bradshaw here with you on English language commentary. It's going to be Bravo to start out against Icarus. Bravo, former two-time WUW European and World Tag Team Champion. Trained by Humongous at WUW, World Underground Wrestling. Icarus currently in his second reign as a singles competitor, as HCW champion in Hungary. I talked about the breakup of Amboss that Icarus was previously a part of. We saw three members of that group, Icarus, Robert Dreisker, and Laurance Roman, compete against each other in a three-way match back at Chapter 11, Power Struggle in September. A match that Laurance Roman won. And as a result of that, Laurance Roman going to compete tonight for the Pro Wrestling Austria Openweight title against Martn Payne. Icarus went for looked like a clean break, but then he's grabbed the ankle. Bravo got him with a strike to the face to free himself. So Bravo trying to maintain control of that left arm of Icarus. Icarus, though, a master technician, great student of the art of professional wrestling. From that great tradition of Hungarian catch-style wrestling. Bravo, I think, has had enough for now. He's going to tag in his stylist, his tag team partner, Reinhold Leach. Now Leach trying to lock up with Icarus. Icarus still in charge, just as he was against Bravo. Here comes Connor Mills. Mills going to see some action then. Here in Pro Wrestling Austria, having had to adapt to not competing alongside his usual tag team partner, but he looks like he's adapting pretty well so far. Leach tagging out just as quickly as he tagged in. Now Bravo going to try his luck against Mills. Two locking fingers on both hands. Test of strength here. Mills seems to be getting the better of. Man. Mills with that background in mixed martial arts. Powerful striker, very vicious competitor is Mills. Mills, the overhead throw, effortless from True Grit Connor Mills. Kick to the chest of Bravo. He might go for the ankle lock. Connor Mills has forced a lot of opponents to tap out with that ankle lock. Bravo knows it and scrambles to the bottom rope. Again, those travel problems we've experienced today have caused several changes to our card here tonight as Mills went for the boot to Bravo, leapt into the arms of his stylist. Icarus was supposed to be in a singles match tonight against Barbarossa. So we await an update on who Barbarossa's opponent will be now that Icarus has moved into this tag match instead. Right now, Icarus and Mills double teaming here on the tag team champions. Bleach Blonde Bastard's in trouble. Stereo drop kicks from Mills and Icarus. You would think that these two had been teaming together for years. Mills with the cover. He's the legal man. He gets a 2 count. Mills and Icarus just communicating very, very clearly. Joe Bravo is begging for mercy. So is Leach. Mills and Icarus both swinging at them with the right hands. Tag team champions deciding that discretion, the better part of valor, as they skip to the outside. They're going to take their sweet time here. Well, we'd love to know what you think of the action tonight so far as they grab those tag team titles. They're walking out. Bleach having just said, why should we? You should do, because these fans have paid money to see you defend those tag team titles. Look at the entitlement of the Bleach Blonde Bastards. Mills and Icarus, sickened by it, they're going straight after them. The tag team champions not going to take the count-out defeat to cling on to their titles, much as they might like to. Bravo seems to have just enraged Mills and Icarus. Uppercut has no effect on Connor Mills. Bravo trying to scarf her again. And Bleach trying to use the hairspray in the face of Mills. Bravo with a shot to the back of the head of Mills. And dropping the elbow right across the throat. The hairspray may not have worked, but it certainly caused a diversion as Bravo will go for the pin. Yeah, kick out from Mills. Snapmare takedown from Bravo. Bravo wiping out Icarus on the apron. Meanwhile, Leach dropped the elbow, goes for the pin, and Mills able to lift that shoulder up. I was about to say before that chaos unfolded there. Don't forget, we'd love to know what you think of all of the action tonight, who you think is going to walk out of here as tag team champions, who you think is going to win the Openweight title match, which team out of Team Turbulence and the Gulyas brothers will still have a career here in Pro Wrestling Austria after tonight. Don't forget, you can join the conversation. Tag us at Pro Wrestling AT and follow us on all of our social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube. The knee went up there from Joe Bravo. Bravo getting all of his body weight down on the shoulders of Mills, who's still kicked out after one. Mills, look at the chops here from Connor Mills. Mills with a notoriously short fuse. That fuse might be about to expire. Mills though, thrown hard into the corner by Joe Bravo. Bravo, the Tiger out of the 15th district of Vienna. Bringing Mills back into the Bleach Blonde Bastards corner, where Leach is waiting for the tag and gets it. Another strike from Bravo on Icarus, once more preventing Mills from getting to his partner. There's no one there to make the tag, even if Mills could make it to the corner. Mills, though, nearly forced a miscue between the champions. Forearm strike to the face of Leach. Mills is fighting them 2-on-1 right now. Mills jamming both legs of Joe Bravo. Now Mills inching towards the corner. Icarus has got to get up onto that apron though, so that he's ready to receive the tag. Mills trying to get the rear waist lock, going to come back off the apron, off the ropes rather. Good for the lariat. Got it on the second time of asking. Mills firing them up here at Chapter 12. Oh, Mills able to dodge both the champions. Here comes Icarus. Shoulder blocks from the man who they call the Heart of Europe. Big back body drop from Icarus. Icarus discus elbow. And Leach suplex down to the canvas. Icarus now starting to feel the momentum build as he tags Mills back in. Leach got the boot up as Mills and Icarus attempted the double team. Here comes Mills. Rebound lariat this time. Hits its goal. Now the frequent tags between Mills and Icarus. Challenges are starting to build up a head of steam. Mills kicks Leach on the way down. New tag team champions here, maybe. No, Joe Bravo breaks it up. Mills going to make Bravo pay for intervening. Bravo grabs the leg of Mills, drags him out to the outside. Mills went face first into the ring apron. Shot from Icarus. Wait, here's a roll up from Bleach on Icarus. Kick out. Icarus kicked out. Match continues. Icarus with an Olympic slam. And Icarus with an ankle lock of his own. A page out of the book of Connor Mills. Icarus twisting, tearing at that ankle. Mills with an ankle lock on Bravo. Double ankle locks here. And Mills though sent hard into that steel ring post by Bravo. Bleach desperately trying to make it to the bottom rope. What is that? Oh, Bravo just said, handed him the hairspray in the face. Right in the eyes of Icarus. Now Bravo back in, the referee didn't see a thing. Clothesline into the German suplex. Bleach looking for the pin, referee being thrown back in here by Bravo. The cover, and the Bleach Blonde Bastards steal one as they retain the titles.
Die Sieger des Matches und somit fighting PWÖ Tag Team Champions, Bleach Blonde Bastards!
That was completely outrageous. As the Bleach Blonde Bastards once again lucky to barely survive an opposition team that was thrown together on short notice. Last time they defended the titles, it was against the Hooker and Matthew Justice. Another last-minute team. The Bleach Blonde Bastards using the hairspray to once again hold on to the tag team titles.